Spanning over 2 million square miles and nestled in the heart of South America, the world's largest rainforest holds some secrets beneath its sprawling flora. Once you've climbed above the towering trees, you'll be transported to some of the most biodiverse regions in the world. What you'll see is the essence of the Amazon, home to royalty. This video takes you on an exploration of the world's most mysterious forest, the Amazon. We'll also talk about the incredible diversity of regal animals that call this place home, and how this rainforest supports the insane diversity of species that inhabit this mysterious, regal region. The Amazon rainforest is fed by the Amazon River, which is considered by some to be the world's largest river, and by some estimates the largest river in terms of its drainage and volume. The area of this magnificent rainforest is equivalent to the land area covered by the 48 contiguous states of the United States. That's a huge number, if it were just a forest. The Amazon stretches 4,225 miles from the peaks of the Andes in Peru to the stunning beaches of Brazil. With such a vast forest, it's no wonder it's home to some of the strangest and most mysterious creatures on Earth. Let us turn to the reptiles and amphibians of the forest. These are the most brightly colored animals in the forest, but they are a prey that no one likes because of the extremely toxic nature of their bodies. Known as the poison dart frog, these tiny frogs are only 12-50 millimeters long, but they are so deadly that some indigenous tribes use them to coat the tips of their arrows. The highly toxic call of the green poison dart frog in Brazil does more than just ward off predators. It also helps protect the frog's moist skin from bacteria and fungi in the jungle. The same protective technique is used by many of its poisonous relatives. While the toxin should be avoided, medical research suggests it could be a viable treatment for skin conditions. The high toxicity of these small frogs is related to their diet of insects and small arthropods. The golden poison frog is considered one of the most venomous animals in the world. Reaching a length of up to 5 centimeters, it is also one of the largest poison dart frogs. Its venom is strong enough to kill hundreds of people. Its bright yellow skin is a warning sign of its toxicity. The frog lives in a relatively small area of the rainforests of Colombia. Although they are incubators, these frogs are extremely attentive parents. Because they lay their eggs on land, the male is always nearby to guard them. The tadpoles develop while still inside the eggs. Their father carries the half-developed tadpoles on his back, and they cling to him. Once he has collected a few tadpoles, he releases them into a small pool of water to continue their development. The tadpoles are usually safe from predators when hidden in this pool of water. At this stage, they are non-venomous and vulnerable. Their bright warning coloration will develop as they grow. Poison dart frogs become highly poisonous once they land and feed. The Amazon rainforest is vast. With different terrains and forests, there is a dense system of seaweed, tropical forests, mangrove forests, and wet swamps. These things have created a diversity of species for this mysterious forest. The Amazon is also home to the giant crocodile. In the past, the ancestors of the giant crocodile followed the Amazon River to this vast forest to live. This is one of the most fearsome predators in the Amazon. Today, there are about 5 species of crocodiles. They are all short, thin crocodiles. Among them, the crocodile is the largest species. As adults, they can grow up to 5 meters long. The Amazon rainforest spans most of South America. It is a World Nature Reserve and a biosphere reserve for humans. At the same time, it is a place with huge reserves of resources, especially biological resources. The giant crocodile is one of the typical species and the great predator of the Amazon rainforest. This ancient animal is well adapted to the living conditions and environment here. When active in water, crocodiles are very agile and strong. They swim forward thanks to the movement of their tail. The forte of this animal is swimming. When hunting, crocodiles rely mainly on vision. Their eyes are located on top of their heads, allowing them to easily observe their surroundings. When ambushing prey, crocodiles usually lie still. When swimming in the water, they move very gently. Therefore, many preys cannot recognize the presence of crocodiles, only when they come close and launch a deadly bite. Crocodiles in general and alligators in particular have extremely strong lower jaws, along with terrifyingly sharp teeth. However, their teeth are only used to hold prey, not to chew. These crocodiles are lying in wait with their mouths open in the water, waiting for prey to swim into their mouths. The prey that the crocodile usually stalks are fish, amphibians, insects, snails, reptiles, and mammals. For the crocodile, the Amazon rainforest is a place where they can easily get a hearty meal. Although the Amazon rainforest has a diverse and rich ecosystem, there are also times when food sources are scarce. Every year, when the dry season comes, the water level drops, the swampy areas dry up, making food scarce. The life of the caiman crocodile during this season is also difficult. However, this ancient reptile has an amazing ability to survive. They can go without food for months at a time. This helps them survive the harsh and difficult dry season. To conserve energy during the dry season, crocodiles limit their activities. As cold-blooded animals, they absorb heat from the sun to maintain their body temperature. This is considered a free source of energy that nature gives them. Crocodiles are a species that can share food with their own kind. Nowadays, the climate is changing and often has unusual developments. This affects the sex of the baby crocodiles when they are born. When the eggs are warm, the temperature determines the sex of the baby crocodile. Crocodiles hatched at around 30 degrees Celsius are mostly female, but if the temperature is above 31 degrees, the baby crocodiles are mostly male. The current global warming has scientists worried. Among them is the fact that all the baby crocodiles that hatch will be male. Climate change has had a significant impact on this species, as well as many others. If the living conditions in the Amazon are no longer suitable for the caiman crocodile, then perhaps there are few places in the world that are suitable for their development. The Amazon rainforest is also the origin of many mysterious legends about giant creatures. Among them, the story about the giant blue moon has always attracted people the most. The vast Amazon rainforest has many swamps, rivers, and lakes. The cool, humid environment here is the perfect condition for moons to grow and develop their species. Because the Amazon rainforest is so vast, it is impossible for scientists to fully explore its mysteries. To this day, humans still do not know exactly how large the giant moons in the Amazon can be, or whether there are any moons on Earth that can be larger than them. However, one thing that researchers can confirm is that most moon species are suitable for living in the Amazon. When moving on land, they look very slow and heavy. But when in the water, moons become extremely flexible and agile. They can dive for about 10 minutes to catch their prey. The prey that moons look for underwater are fish, intestines, and sometimes even crocodiles. In the water, moons can catch their prey more easily than when they are on land. With the advantage of being active underwater, the moon is considered one of the dominant animals in the Amazon rainforest, because this is a forest with a system of moonships. The moon's nose and eyes are both located on the upper part of the head, so they have many advantages in hunting prey in the water environment. When hunting, they let their bodies sink into the water, leaving only their eyes and nose above the water, then lie still and wait for prey for hours. Moons can eat almost all kinds of prey. Therefore, when faced with this large reptile, other animals in the Amazon rainforest are easily troubled. Similar to crocodiles and lizards, moons are cold-blooded animals, so they need to absorb heat from the environment to maintain their body temperature. The average temperature in the Amazon rainforest is usually 27 degrees Celsius, very suitable for the moon to be active. When catching prey, the moon uses its sharp teeth to bite and hold its prey. Their teeth do not have venom glands, so the moon is not a weapon for them to kill their opponents. This reptile will use the strength of its strong muscles to squeeze its prey until it is stunned to death. The moon is the top mouse-catching animal in the Amazon rainforest. Here, it seems to have no rivals. Only humans are the fear of this large reptile. Did you know that the majority of creatures in the Amazon rainforest are Insects. They make up 90% of the wildlife. In the Amazon rainforest, low trees and shrubs are ideal habitats for many species of insects. The advantage of the tall trees is that they get a lot of sunlight. Meanwhile, the shrubs and ground are dark and damp. The ground in the Amazon is often covered with rotting leaves and animal droppings. These are what make the plants flourish. For entomologists, the Amazon rainforest floor is a wonderful research environment. The diversity of insects here has amazed scientists many times. Every year, scientists and researchers identify hundreds of completely new species of insects. Because of this, it is difficult to estimate the number of insects living in this tropical forest. Let's start with leafcutter ants. We are looking at the world's earliest and most capable farmers. They have been working hard here for over 50 million years. These leafcutter ants make humans look like latecomers. Many ant colonies can have up to 8 million individuals, making them one of the most dominant creatures in South America. Worker ants are responsible for finding food. When they go out to forage, they can find their way back by leaving a trail of pheromones. This pheromone is so powerful that just 1 gram is enough to make a trail around the world. They have evolved their bodies into manufacturing tools like pickaxes and shovels. They use these body parts to cut leaves with incredible efficiency. A single tiny ant can carry a leaf that weighs 20 times its own body weight. They are creatures born to work. Ants drink the sap from leaves for energy, but they do not eat the leaves. They use the leaves to grow something else. Only the freshest and juiciest leaves are collected. Their strong jaws easily slice the lotus. Once the cutting is done, the ants join the journey to bring the spoils back to the nest. Leafcutter ants have a special mushroom garden deep within their nest, and they rely entirely on mushrooms for food. Maintaining this garden is vital to the colony's survival. Only the queen can produce offspring. It can lay thousands of eggs a day, and most of them will become workers. Ants are the true experts in the forest, and as long as the forests remain, they will continue to dominate. The Amazon is also home to many other arthropods. The Amazon rainforest is home to about 3,600 species of spiders. One of the most iconic species of spiders in the rainforest is the wolf spider. Zoologists believe that wolf spiders have been on Earth since the time of dinosaurs. There are over 800 species of wolf spiders found in many parts of the world today. They are among the largest spiders in the world. The largest wolf spiders live in the Amazon rainforest. There are giant spiders as big as dinner plates. These giant spiders usually live in rows or in trees. While other spiders catch their prey with webs and silk, wolf spiders hunt by sewing and attacking. Wolf spiders often ambush their prey in stores. They have countless filaments on their bodies with millions of sensory cells. Therefore, they can detect the presence of prey. Their sensitive cilia act as both olfactory and auditory organs. Because of their extremely sensitive cilia, wolf spiders can visualize the location and shape of their prey even when the prey is not yet in front of them. Wolf spiders mainly eat insects, frogs, lizards, and even mice. Amazon wolf spiders are very large. That is why they can catch prey such as mice and frogs. Once they have caught their prey, the wolf spider stabs them with the claws on the tips of its toes. In addition, it also injects venom into the prey's body. The spider's venom not only causes pain to the prey, but also makes the prey's body quickly rot and decompose. When everything is done, the spider only gets to enjoy the liquid from the prey's body. Leaving the jungle ecosystem, let's visit a fish that has inspired many horror movies. No other animal is more famous than the piranha. Blood in the water will drive them into a feeding frenzy. The red-bellied piranha can gnaw a monkey to the bone in seconds. Its razor-sharp jaws are designed to slice open flesh into bite-sized pieces. They are found throughout the Amazon region, from Colombia to Argentina. No bigger than a man's hand. Its strength lies not in size but in numbers. Piranhas travel in packs of about 100, and when they find prey, they will attack the feeding box. The predators take this opportunity to devour anything that swims or falls into the water. Piranhas have a keen sense of hearing and smell. The sound of water churning or the smell of blood would set off a chain reaction. The school of fish would tear at the hapless victim with teeth sharp enough to bite through steel. Within minutes, the prey would be a thing of the past. It may be a diapause, but many other fish feed in large schools like this. It's a common survival tactic. But living in groups also brings competition. When food is scarce, the result is that big fish eat small fish, and the sight of it only shows the notorious brutality of piranhas. However, humans still venture into these waters, turning the fearsome predators into prey. Fishermen have suffered attacks from large schools of piranhas. A bite from a piranha can be very serious. Its razor-sharp teeth can easily sever a finger. But the man-eating reputation is a myth. Piranhas also eat seeds and kill mammals. Leaving the rivers full of vicious piranhas, we return to the flooded forests of the Amazon to visit a fish that can hunt above the water. The insects clinging to the tree trunks have no idea that just below the surface of the still water, death is ready to take their lives. The 1-meter-long arowana is as agile as a monkey. In fact, it is also known as a water monkey. They usually hunt small fish, but during the flood season, arowanas also eat insects. They often stay close to the surface of the water, searching the branches above for prey. During the rainy season, arowanas live in one world and hunt in another. Arowanas have an unusual strategy for exploiting the bounty of floodwaters. They try to hunt as many insects as possible before the dry season returns. More than 3,000 species of the creatures are found throughout the waters of the Amazon. They are a food source for one of the rarest creatures, the unique pink Amazon river dolphin. They have a special and very flexible neck, allowing them to move their heads from side to side. This adaptation allows them to navigate the tributaries and floodplains of the Amazon rainforest, which are their preferred hunting grounds. Because their vision is so poor, the dolphins rely on an internal sonar system. These senses are not only mobile, they also help them locate fast-moving prey. Ancient tribes considered pink dolphins to be very sacred, with magical powers. Even today, in many areas, they are revered. There are many predators among the fish of the Amazon, but none are as specialized as this ancient predator. An adult giant catfish can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh 200 kilograms. It is one of the largest freshwater fish in the world and a skilled predator. It silently stalks its prey and then lunges at it with terrifying speed. Nothing is safe from its massive mouth. Victims near the surface are sucked in by currents of water and air. This ancient predator has been around for over 100 million years. During this time, it has endured and survived many changes in the earth and a major shift in the course of the Amazonian rivers. While the vast rainforest may conjure up thoughts of exotic and potentially dangerous creatures, it is also home to a significant human population. The Amazon is home to an estimated 21 million people, including about 50 isolated tribes that have not yet interacted with Western civilization. For these natives, the Amazon and its wilderness are truly home. From the cuddly and warm to the truly bizarre, the Amazon has it all. Animals range from the exotic to the familiar. Each species has its own style, coexisting in the Amazon rainforest.